Hey, eighth graders, it's Monday, April 20th, and this week our big goal is to read Acts 3 and 4 of Antony and Cleopatra. That's our goal. So that if you can get that done today and this week, that would be great. Acts 3 and 4 of Antony and Cleopatra. And then at the end of the week, if you could do a quick little summary of what we've read. I'm going to help you out with the beginning of Act 3 so you know exactly what's going on and who's doing what. So let's go through the beginning of Act 3. So Act 3 features a lot of off-screen action, a lot of people just telling you what's going on, but it's not really shown for us, it's just talked about. So what are some of the big off-screen moments? Well, one is Antony has won a big battle against the Parthians, and um, he he's kind of celebrated at the very beginning. Uh, Early on in Act 3, we find out that Octavian has done some backstabbing. He's backstabbed a few people. One, he and Lepidus together have taken down Pompey, the guy that they had previously made a deal with. Now they've turned their back on him, and they together have taken him down. So that's kind of a backstab. But even more treacherous than that, Octavian, we find out, Octavius or Octavian, he has stabbed in the back Lepidus, one of the three of the triumvirate, and he's thrown him in jail. And he said that he had letters between him and Pompey that said that they were planning some sort of treachery. So Octavian has him imprisoned as a traitor. And so now it's just Octavian and Antony. Well, Antony hears that Octavius is starting to think about attacking Antony, and Antony sends his wife, Octavia, to her brother, Octavian, and says, hey, why don't you go and make peace between us? Find out if there's anything that we can do to reconcile. We don't want to have a fight. That's why Octavia goes off to Rome to see if she can make some sort of peace between Octavian and Mark Antony. And when she gets there, she gets to Rome, she talks to her brother, and her brother is so quick to tell her some bad news that Mark Antony has returned to Egypt to go see Cleopatra. So that's some of the big, important off-screen action that happens at the beginning of Act 3, the first few scenes. Antony wins a big battle. Octavian backstabs not only Pompey, but also Lepidus, throws him in jail. And Antony's wife goes to see her brother to reconcile the two Romans. But as soon as she gets to Rome, she finds out that Mark Antony has returned to Egypt. He's traveled from Athens to Egypt to go see Cleopatra. And that's going to be the beginning of the falling out for Mark Antony and the Roman people. Octavius is going to use that as a way to prove that Mark Antony is not a good guy. And you can sort of imagine in this scene how happy Octavius is that his sister's been betrayed. He is overwhelmed, and he can't say it fast enough. He's just so excited about telling his sister this bad news. And so maybe that's something we can talk about tomorrow in our Zoom class. But today would be, you probably could read about half of Act 3, maybe even the whole Act 3, get it done. Or watch it on YouTube. All right, see you guys.